Welcome back to the Nook Nation podcast. I am host Bret Inman here for another season update. Since the last update, the Nooks have played 10 games and are 5-5 in that stretch, back to 500 at 9-9 overall. Currently in the Great Lakes West, we'll get into more of the standings later on, but they are in fourth place, 3.5 games back of the first place Wausau Woodchucks, who the Woodchucks and the Chinooks are currently in the midst of a 4-game set. We'll go series by series since the last time we updated you all, and it was a 2-game set in Wausau. The Chinooks fell to 4-6 on the season. Wausau has been and shown to be the best, if not one of the best teams in the Northwoods League, and the Nooks, 5 combined runs in those 2 games just wasn't quite enough. But then, after a pair of off days, the Nooks went and played 3 games in 2 days against the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, and the Chinooks pulled off the sweep. Doubleheader in Fondy, Chris Romo got his first win of the season in Game 1 and a 6-5 win, and then there's another 1-run win in Game 2. This one finished 3-2. David Hogg had a big debut with some timely hits, and the Chinooks returned home for one more against the Dock Spiders and won 3-0, backed by a strong start from Talon Kelly, picking up his second win of the season. And then it was 3 against Green Bay. A lot of weather in this week of the Northwoods League. It was a crazy one. 9-8 win in Game 1 against Green Bay. Chinooks scored 5 in the 4th and 4 in the 5th, which was enough to outlast the Rockers. Brian Lorenz went 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs in just his second game with the squad. I got a chance to talk with him after the game. Here's what he had to say.
Ryan, 3 for 5 at the plate tonight, 4 RBIs. What was your approach and what went well tonight?
I just like to keep it simple, almost kind of break it down, see ball, hit ball. And, that's the ultimate goal. You just got to put it hard in play and good things will happen.
You're a big part of that 5-run 5th inning. How big was that for this team tonight?
I think it kept us in the game and ultimately gave us the W. I mean, that was huge to come back and tie it up right there.
This spring, you led all of D2 JUCO in hits.
Yes, sir.
What does that say about your competitiveness in the box?
Yeah, I mean, it just shows, every at-bat, I take it. I want to win the at-bat and, motivate myself every time. Every time I step in that box is a different battle.
You had a short stint in F1 last summer. Are you back for more, and what's the mindset going into this summer?
Definitely. I'm planning to be here for a long time. I was kind of bummed out to leave early last year, but I'm excited to be out here, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Yeah, and I said 5-run 4th inning. It was actually a 5-run 5th. They scored 9 runs in a 2-inning span, 5-run 5th, and a 4-run 6th, which was 9 runs total, which proved to be better than the Green Bay 8. It was a 9-8 win in Game 1. Michael Moreno also had some good input after that game. He went on to say that the Chinooks really aren't even playing that well. Let's check it out.
Coach, you guys are 4-0 at home now. What's the vibe like with these guys, and how fun is it?
Yeah, no, it's anytime you're winning, it's fun, but I just like the boys are getting better each day. And so if we're getting better at their craft, they're working hard. We have early outs. They show up with a great attitude, working hard, and right. So they're not playing like they want to really. That's what's the exciting thing is we're relying on them playing that well, right? And once these guys start to play better and to their capabilities, you're really going to see a good product on the field.
You guys were hitless until the 4th inning.
Yeah.
What does that say about your resilience?
Yeah, no, it's just stick with it, right? I mean, it's a difficult game, right? So you can't go in the tank after one bad at bat, and you can't get too high after one good at bat. So just tell the boys just to keep grinding, stay with it, execute your plan, and good things will happen.
On that note, it's your 3rd win when your opponent scores first. How important is it to score first, but when you don't, clapping back?
Yeah, no, it's what you said. You just got to keep grinding. We want to score first. Obviously, we want to score every time, right? But, we just got to don't get too down, right? And then the other thing, the key to that is, okay, we gave up one, but let's not give up any more, right? So JC Jackson did a really good job of minimizing damage, right? With the runs that he gave up. He only gave up 2 and 3, which is, we'll take that, right? It's not what he wanted to do in terms of ideal, but he minimized that damage. So we were able to stay close. Instead of it being 8-0, it was only 5-0. So it was a really good job by our pitchers of keeping us close there so we can get that momentum then to score those runs.
Just 1.5 games back of first place in the Great Lakes West now. How do you keep it rolling?
Boys just got to keep working hard, and they got to keep grinding and execute. It really is all them. They just, I don't mean to say that I don't have anything to do with it, but I want these boys to just play to their ability and have fun and execute. And if they do that, I really feel like we have a talented roster and we'll do well.
The next game the following day was postponed due to fog. It was a crazy night. We played and then stopped and then played. Only ended up getting 1 full inning in, and Brian Lorenz again homered in that 1 inning that we did play. That won't count until July 3rd when the Green Bay comes back to Mequon to play a doubleheader that day. And then the Chinooks went up to Green Bay and was rained out on that Thursday, but then they made it up with a doubleheader on Friday. The Chinooks unfortunately fell in both games. 3-1 and 7-6 were the final scores. And now we're in the midst of that 4-game set that I talked about against Wausau here at Moonlight Graham Field. The Chinooks fell 9-7 in the first game, but won 9-7 in the next. A pair of high-scoring battles against the best offense in the Northwoods League. Game 3 is tonight, and if you see this in time, come out to the ballpark. It's great baseball. The first 2 games against the Woodchucks have been thrillers, and the Chinooks have a chance to gain some more ground on the division leaders. 6:05 start tonight at Moonlight Graham Field. Let's take a look at the Great Lakes West standings. Like I mentioned, it's the Woodchucks at the top, 12-5, 706 win percentage. They've proved to be one of the best, and that offense is fun to watch. Chinooks will try to limit that tonight and tomorrow. This is the last time these 2 teams will meet in the first half of the Northwoods League season. And then it's Madison, Green Bay, and Lakeshore in 4th at 3.5 games back. Madison, 1 game back. Green Bay, 1.5. And then the final 2 spots, Wisconsin Rapids at 6-11 and Fond du Lac at 7-14. So what's next for the Chinooks after this homestand, which ends tomorrow? The Chinooks go to Fond du Lac for 1 game on Wednesday, return home for a game against Madison on Thursday, and then go to Madison for the first time this season, and finally return home on Sunday. This Thursday is $2 beer night, and Sunday is a grill apron giveaway. We'll pop that up on the screen for those of you watching on YouTube. For those of you on Spotify, check it out on the Lakeshore Chinooks Instagram. It's an awesome grill apron to celebrate Father's Day, which the first 750 fans will receive. Make sure to come out to Moonlight Graham Field, support the Chinooks as they make a push in the home stretch of the first half. It's moving by real quickly. 18 games down, 18 to play in the first half of the Northwoods League season. I'm Bret Inman. Stay tuned for guest episodes. We have Talon Kelly coming on, along with more players and coaches throughout the season. Thank you so much for watching/listening. And until next time, I'm Bret Inman saying have a great day and stay hooked.